I'm Kristen Contra. Welcome back to another best practices video for first grade. In these videos, we will share what one would expect to see and hear as they visit first grade mathematics classrooms. Following meme is one that fits perfectly with the following unit for first grade. It illustrates that an equation could be set up in many different ways within the relationship of addition and subtraction. If one student wrote 8 minus 1 equals 7, and another student wrote 7 plus 1 equals 8, which equation is correct? Both, of course. Through the following unit, we hope to help students concretely model problems and create equations with whole numbers up to 20, where the unknown could be in any position, therefore solving the problem that has been created and thinking flexibly about that relationship between the two operations. This first grade unit of study, adding and subtracting within 20, encompasses the following key learning goals. Solving addition, subtraction, and word problem comparisons using objects and pictures within 20 for unknowns in any position, and using strategies to solve word problems up to 20, such as using words, pictures, and equations. These goals can also be found in the Scope 2 parent letter. So, what should we see happening in the classroom in order for students to meet these goals? Here, we see some clips from the Scope 2 Explore activities. In the first Explore activity, students are responsible to draw a pictorial model and write an equation to go along with it. In the second video, we see students use concrete materials to model a problem card, draw a pictorial model, and then write an equation to answer the question. The third video shows students using concrete materials and pictorial models again to solve compare problem types where the unknown could be in any position. A fourth activity video shows students concretely modeling and using pictorial representations for put together and take apart problem types. The fifth and final activity includes students using objects, drawings, and equations to add 3 whole numbers. Each of these activities are great examples of the ways the CRA, concrete, representational, and abstract model, is implemented within the STEMscopes lessons. Students then are given opportunities to make the connections between the various models as they are exposed to them in the classroom. Classroom discussion and student sharing are both great ways to highlight the various strategies and help students build and understand those connections. Questions are a great way to help dictate the direction of the discussion in the classroom. Here are some great examples of open-ended questions for students from the Math Chat cards within Scope 2. They encourage students to reflect when they have used specific strategies outside of school, on the various ways their number sentences could be written, on the relationship between addition and subtraction, and how there could be multiple ways to solve a problem they encountered. The conversations elicited from these questions could demonstrate MTRs 1, 2, 4, and 6. Again, these math chat questions can be found in the Scope 2 Explore. While students are engaging in exploration tasks and having discussions about their learning, we should be hearing specific mathematical vocabulary used by both the teacher and the students. Students should identify the action of finding a total as addition or the action of separating or taking away as subtraction. They should describe a number sentence with an equal sign as an equation and a group of related whole numbers as related facts. This list includes many terms within this scope. These terms and their definitions can be found on the Scope 2 parent letter. There should be multiple opportunities for students to show their understanding throughout this unit. From student journal entries to explore exit tickets and show what you know tasks, there are plenty of chances for informal assessment along the way. Each allows students multiple ways to model their understanding, therefore maximizing their opportunities to increase their procedural fluency. Take note of the directions within the third show what you know task and how they give the direction to use manipulatives in order to act it out, not only increasing opportunities for students to utilize the CRA model within the mathematics classroom, but also encouraging the concrete modeling for understanding of the mathematics. Additionally, there are even fluency games students could utilize to not only show their understanding, but continue to grow within the content. These activities could demonstrate MTRs 2, 3, 6, and 7, and can be found within the STEMscopes Scope 2 Explore and Show What You Know sections. As classrooms are visited throughout the school year, questions are a great way to gauge student understanding. The following questions are a great way to measure a first grader's understanding of addition and subtraction. Students could explain how they used addition to solve the inverse operation of subtracting 15 minus 2, or how changing their subtraction equation to a related addition equation could help them determine their answer. They also might explain the strategy they used to add 3 digits together in order to find the sum. Be sure to check out our Math Smarts website for some additional questions to ask students in the classroom. Home is a great place for students to continue their learning. This is an example of an activity from the Scope 2 parent letter. Students could gather 20 of their favorite objects around the house, such as toy cars, dolls, crayons, or even food. Based on the objects they pick, create a word problem for them to solve with their objects as the star. Students could also write the matching number sentence to go along with their work. The purpose of this activity is for students to practice determining the actions within a story problem and writing an equation to go along with it. The parent letter includes this and many other activities from home, so make sure to check it out. Thanks for joining us today as we discuss best practices for the first grade unit, addition and subtraction within 20. We will catch you later for our next best practices video.